Welcome everybody. My name is Vincent. I'm from Life Coach Rapid Results. Today I want to do a very important video on changing people's relationship with death. Yeah, you heard right. Changing people's relationship with death. How am I going to do that? I'm going to awaken you to the truth. I'm going to awaken you to the stuff that I've been awakened to. So this is the beginning of my awakening to my relationship with death. So I sat down with someone, a fellow life coach, and they said to me, Vince, what would happen if we all lived forever? Forget about the overpopulation, forget about running out of food. Think about it, what would happen if we all lived forever? So I thought about it, I thought that'd be great. I said, okay, let's have a look at this. He said, it's only because we're here for a limited amount of time. It's only because we could lose our life and we could die at any moment that our life is a gift. And if we took away death, our life would not be a gift. People are only running around doing everything they can and making the most of life because they're only here for a short amount of time. And we try to pack in as much as we can within that time. So death is what makes your life a gift. If we all live forever, life would just be worthless. You wouldn't think it would be, but it would be. So life and death, life cannot exist without death. Life and death are in just one continuous dance, duality. One can exist without the other. Up does not exist without down. Short does not exist without long. These are all these things that one cannot exist without the other. And the thing that we value, that we think is so negative, like you can't have happiness without sadness, you can't have a high mood without a low mood, or everything everything only exists because of the other one exists. If one was taken away, and you say for instance that all your negative mood was taken away, or your depression, or your low moods, or your what appears to be negative emotion, so I could take all that away from you, and you'd be constantly in positive emotion, no matter what happens. Eventually, that positive emotion would fade. It'd fade, 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 and it would just become normal, flat and normal. It'd become worthless. So it's the negative emotions, the depression, the low mood, that actually makes the positive emotions worth something. You value them. Because if you had them every day, they wouldn't be positive emotion. They would fade into flat, boring, negative emotion. So one can't exist without the other. Yeah. So death is what makes our life a gift. It's literally the gift to life is death. And it has to continue to happen. Yin does not exist without yang. Them two things are they're just continuously throughout life, innit? Life, death, life, death, life, death, the life cycle, life, death, life, death, life, death. One does not exist without the other. So it's important to remember that. And that's not to say, people, there's lots of people that's died young. They shouldn't have died, but that doesn't mean that was their gift. What that means is that's totally bad. It shouldn't have happened. But all these people that's died actually makes me appreciate and makes everybody else appreciate their life more. It's because of the people around us dying, we know how fragile life is. That's what makes our life a gift. So it's important to remember that. It's very important to remember that. So I hope I've transformed your relationship with death, and I hope you see things a little bit more differently now. Because if you're in doubt about anything, please, send me a message. Welcome to send a message on the bottom of the video, and we can talk about it. But this is the stuff. This is the truth, this is the truth. This is the truth I found, and many other people have found. And it's a different truth from what I've been taught. You know, from a young age, you know, my relationship with death was very negative. It was something that, you know, wanted to be avoided at all costs, and I didn't want anyone to die, and I wanted to live forever, but I didn't see the value in it. I just didn't see the value in it. You know, be seen the value in it, the resistance to it can drop. And if the resistance to it can drop, then I'm free from that emotional pain which comes from the resistance to things that appear to be negative. So thank you, Aaron, for joining me today. Please share and subscribe. I'm doing some very powerful videos. Each video I do will transform something else and give you a little bit more ease and comfort and freedom from this. You all take care.